What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the video, we're going to be talking about Lil Baby, the It's Only Us tour. As you can see back here on this board, okay? Iconic, just everything. But before I even jump into that, subscribe, whatever. I'm going to go off camera, get my hair parted, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to jump into it. Alright, so I'm back. We're going to go to jump into it. So today I'm going to be using the Suave Lush and Coily Curl Defining Cream with shea butter and pure coconut oil, alright? This is what it looks like. Alright. So that's what we're going to be using. And of course, Extreme Gel. Alright. I really only have one phrase. And it's Only Us. It's Only Us tour / concert / performance in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center Arena. Iconic. You know, it's just, it was really, it was a movie. It was more than I thought it would be. I really don't have too many other words than that. But let me go ahead and show you the merch that I got. So I got a shirt. It was $55, much cheaper than the other merch that I had to get from somewhere else. Okay, so this is it. Okay, It's Only Us. Well, it's Only Me because that was the name of the album, World Tour. All right. And then all the dates are on the back. This is a 2XL because I'm fat. And yep. And I went to the Charlotte, North Carolina date. Let's zoom in. Charlotte, North Carolina. Don't play with it, and not too much, because we was litty, and he told us that, okay? Especially the middle section. And I have video evidence to prove it. Do not play with me. Alright? So let me unpack what happened. So we're standing out there on the line. I got there at 5:30. Luckily, the hotel that I had was like right across the street. So we get there at 5:30 because, you know, my cousin came with me. And we're just standing there. The gates opened at 6. We got in there at 6. I was walking around, making sure that I knew where to go to get access to the floor. Because, you know, of course I was on the floor. And then I went and got merch. And we waited and waited and waited. They did an Instagram live for shout outs and all of that, which was great. That was fun. And the opening act came out. Well, there were several opening acts, okay? But the first person was Huncho. I believe that was his name. Now, I could have sworn I saw French Baby on the screen, but Huncho was his name. He came out, he did a few songs. Like I said, I'd never heard of him before. He was a new artist to me, so, you know, it was good to see. Gloss Up came out, she did her thing, she was good. Of course, Rilo Rodriguez, he came out for about 15 minutes on his set, 15-20 minutes. He was good, I thoroughly enjoyed him. I definitely recorded some stuff from the opening acts, but let's go to cut to the chase. Okay, Lil Baby, right? So I didn't know what to expect going into it because I didn't watch any of the footage from on TikTok or nothing like that, except for like the few clips that went viral from when they shot up in Memphis and they had to stop the show. Other than that, I didn't know what to expect. I was just ready. Again, like I said, I think before, I didn't know all the songs. Okay, I had to get on my Zoom. And even though I didn't know all the songs, by the time the concert was over, I remembered some of the songs. I knew more songs than what I thought. But the songs I knew, it was up. And yeah, so he came out, Never Hating, I think was the first song. Stand On It was the second song, and In a Minute. And that's my jam. Y'all don't even understand. Let's cut to it. Right? I was turned already. I mean, the opening acts already had me up, but by the time In a Minute came on and I knew the words, I had to stop recording because there was no need in recording because it was just I was just over the moon. And so the concert is going and the concert is going, and then all of a sudden the lights go out, and then all of a sudden I hear a voice, and it's DaBaby. I was shook. Oh, I couldn't even take it. So the baby comes out as a guest, because of course Charlotte, North Carolina, and the thing is, I didn't even think about that. Like, usually I'm on top of things like that in my mind when I overthink in my mind that, you know, he might bring out this person or that person. And it never occurred to me that we were in Charlotte and he was going to bring out the baby. So then the baby comes out and does about 2 or 3 songs, and I think he brings out his nephew. He does the little dance. And I was like, okay. So that just, if I was already at like a 120 level-wise, I was like at a 200 after that. So then the concert is going. Visuals, stunning, great. Production value, excellent. I like the floating bars. I like the visuals on the screen. The dancers, the female dancers that were on stage, they killed it. It was really a good performance. And of course, we get to like the middle of the set list, so Emotionally Scarred comes on. When I tell you, y'all don't understand. Let's cut to the clip. Y'all don't understand the magnitude of well, I don't know. Maybe if you went to a concert before and you knew all the words to a song and you were able to rap it or sing it word for word, there's no other feeling that's better than that. And I was able to get into it, but then he said before he started that song that that was one of his favorite songs to perform. I had to step it up some more. There was nothing that was going to deter me from not performing that song. I mean, it was just, I was in it to win it. And the crowd was good. The people around were great. Not to mention the amount of marijuana that was in that arena. All right, let's talk about that real fast. There was so much smoking going on. I mean, I think I got contact high. And I don't smoke. I've never smoked, nothing like that. But I think I probably got contact high from the amount of marijuana that was in that building that night. I mean, they were smoking on all sides. And that floor where I was sitting at, because we were right in front of row B. I mean, stage B. So we were like right on the second row. Man, there's so much marijuana. It was lit. They had that thing lit up literally and figuratively. So then a little after that, he comes over to stage B. Right? So I'm real excited then. So then I pull out my phone to start recording and whatnot, you know. But then I see people getting on the chairs to make sure they can get a good angle. And I'm like, okay. And so I said, let me see if this chair can hold my big self up. So I stepped on the chair and it can hold me up. And then I could put my foot on the other chair because everybody else was standing up. So I was like, okay. And so I was able to get good footage. Let's cut to it. Nonetheless, say I got my life. And the visuals, everything about it, you know, for a rapper, a performer, a rapper, he did great. And it goes without saying that Lil Baby is within, you know, my top 5 artists of the year. And I'm not going to compare it to Renaissance because there's nothing to compare. It's 2 different vibes, 2 different audiences, you know. However, it's definitely a great show. And if this is your sign to get those tickets. The tour is not, well, I think his tour is just about over. I think there's only a few shows left. Concerts in general. Go to that concert, buy those tickets, and go. Me personally, I wanted to go see Drake next weekend. He's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center again. He's going to be there two nights, Friday and Saturday. However, I won't be able to go. It saddens me, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Rod Wave is currently on tour. He will be in Charlotte in less than 60 days. He will be in Raleigh and in Charlotte, okay? So I'm thinking about going to that. And here's the thing. I wasn't a Lil Baby stan. I knew who he was. But after going to that concert, he has my dollar. Lil Baby definitely has me as a fan. I mean, I like his flow. I like his style. You know, you don't have to be the biggest personality on stage. He's more laid back, cool, chilled out. You know, he does the jumping in. He's lit, you know. But say like DaBaby, who really comes out and he's like, his presence is just a little more on top of you. Like, you know. But I mean, there's really nothing I can take away from any of those performers that night because they really did their big one. And Charlotte, North Carolina got the shout out on Instagram. We got a little video on all of that. He said Charlotte was litty. Raleigh, North Carolina didn't get that because they raggedy. See, that's why I chose not to go to the Raleigh show. And it's not too much on Raleigh, but at the same time, I mean, Charlotte was the one to go to shout out. I mean, come on. But it was really great, you know. It's just, there's really nothing. It was a great show. And I'm just looking forward to the next concert. However, here's one thing that I can say. I'm not inviting any more relatives or friends as of right now to go with me to any concerts. My cousin he had a great time, no doubt. And I'm glad he had a great time. However, for me and my energy level at a concert and a live environment like that, where there's all these people and the energy's high, I'm like through the roof. Like, I'm really up there. And it's a lot to try to keep up with my energy level once I get going. And I don't feel like I need to try to calm myself down to accommodate the next person. That's just not going to happen. When you go to a concert and you pay hundreds of dollars, you need to go for you. Yes, and get all your money's worth. And I'm going to get my money's worth every time. And again, I wasn't a stan. I wasn't even a big fan. I was a fan that turned into a big fan. And now, like, I'm listening to different songs. And like I said, top songs for me, of course, Emotionally Scarred is number one. That's why it's on this board right here. Okay, you see that at the bottom? Emotionally Scarred, it ain't even your fault. But don't listen to the haters try to figure it was salt. Young age, learn how to get paid. Big stage, long way from Section A. Big wave, he gonna have to get saved. Come on, don't play with me. Do not play with me. Because, alright, it's just, yeah, I was really in a trance. It's been 5 days, and I'm just now really like able to talk about it really. For a few days I was avoiding his music because you know how that, you know, after concert depression kicks in. Now, it took me about 5 days, well, actually like 3 days to really get over it. But these last 2 days, I'm like settled in. I was able to recover from this a little faster than the Renaissance, okay? Because the Renaissance took me 10, 15 days. All right, but it's just a great feeling. I don't know if I'm going to go to Rod Wave. I want to, but the only way I'm going to any concert is that I'm on the floor. I have to be on the floor. And it may sound bad that, you know, because I don't want to make it seem like you can enjoy yourself if you're not on the floor, but that's just me. I can't sit in the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 500 section. I just can't. I need to be on the floor because that's just, for me, that's the best space. Yes, you can see all the lights, but I need to see the artist. And as you've seen, with the footage that I got as close as I was, there is nothing else but to sit on the floor and get near the stage, okay? But if I don't get any more concerts this year, the next plan definitely is Chris Brown's next tour. Now, he hasn't announced the tour, but I know his album's coming out November 11th of 2023, and I'm already ready. I already got that on my calendar. And then, of course, the tour announcement is going to come. I'm going to be ready, all right? Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. But yeah, I'm ready. And I'm just a concert goer. So what I'm going to do now, because I pretty much said all I've had to say. You've seen the footage. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, come back and see me when I upload my next video.